Good morning, everyone. It is Thursday. Oh my gosh, where has this week gone? Where has it bloomin' gone? I've just got up and I've done a freshly washed hair. Let me know what you think with my hair. I'm booked in to have it coloured to go a little bit more autumnal in my colour and just go a bit softer with it, I think. Has my hair got too long? Because I always remember when it used to get quite long that people would say that it sort of looked a bit straggly, but because I look after my hair so much now, does it need a cut? Am I like, I don't know, let me know. I'm feeling like I want to kind of, I'm also learning about my hair at the moment in that my hair's really, really coarse, almost like similar in texture to horsehair. Like I wouldn't say it's particularly nice to touch my hair, even though it's thick. It's quite coarse, it's not soft and silky. And what I've been realising is that my hair needs a lot more moisture than I ever really imagined. Today I have done a hair mask, I've done the elasticizer, a hair mask, conditioner, oil when it was wet, leave-in conditioner, oil when it was dry, a little sort of styling balm thing, and still my hair doesn't look like heavy or weighty. I think I might go in with the REHAB oil as well, just to sort of finish it. But yeah, I think I'm learning that my hair actually needs a lot more moisture than most. Random thought of the day, but I'm just sharing it in case you maybe haven't considered the same thing. But today I'm off to Scotland. I'm heading to Edinburgh, and I think the hotel is like in Edinburgh, on the outskirts of Edinburgh. I'm heading there with the Prince's Trust as an ambassador, and I am going to be co-hosting a live luxury handbag auction. The event is called Lunch with an Old Bag, and it's basically, it was started in 2009, and the inspiration was like to challenge negative stereotypes. I think this is something I didn't even know that like I've already kind of addressed in myself, but we're a youth-obsessed society, and as women especially get older, but as men and women get older, it can often feel like the older you get, the more forgotten you get. I know I hear that a lot from women that work in the industry that I'm in, a lot from women in general, that it almost feels like there's not a place for them. And I can even like see this now in the industry that I'm in, whereby a few years ago, Ali and I sat down and I was like, I don't want to spend my life always trying to be youthful in terms of like trying to appear younger than I am, keep up with the girls that are younger than me. I want to make sure that I feel like I'm sitting in a space where I feel comfortable in my age, representing that, and hopefully in being in an industry that's only 10 years old, I can help to build a space where there's more done for women of all ages. And this lunch is basically a celebration of exactly that. And it's so weird that that's something that I even noticed, I think it was around lockdown time, where I was like, there's this really strange feeling, like I feel like I have to make myself appear to be younger than I am in this industry now. And I'm 36 years old, I've got 4 years until I'm 40. Like I want to be that. I want to be 36, and I want to feel empowered in my age and not like I'm constantly chasing my youth. And this is something that I see so much just in the world in general, that it's always aiming to capture that younger audience. And it's like there's this huge audience of women sat there going, hello, like I've been working my whole life to be able to buy or do the things that you're selling, and you completely ignore me. And you'll notice there's a lot of like sayings like, you know, women are referred to as over the hill, old bags. And that is where the inspiration for this event came from. Lunch with an old bag in the name of charity, auctioning off old bags. I've donated one of my own handbags from my own collection to be auctioned off, and it's the most perfect like burgundy colour for the season. So I hope that's going to go to a good home. But auctioning off in the name of empowering women and bringing lots of empowered women together, lots of empowered people together, and celebrating our ages and the fact that we are not old bags, we are not over the hill, and celebrate the glamour, the gutsiness, the brilliance, the empowerment of those people as well. And then of course the money that's raised will go towards the Prince's Trust that will be helping disadvantaged young people in Scotland and across England. So it's all in the name of a good cause, and so many things. Like, there is one thing that I would say is that bringing together lots of fabulous women, celebrating women whatever stage of their life that they're in, and doing so with beautiful handbags being auctioned off in the name of charity to raise money to help other people. I feel like all of my worlds are colliding, and this, when I was asked by the Prince's Trust to be a part of this, I actually felt like this was something that I was really, really like perfect for. And so I'm really looking forward to it. I've packed my suitcase. I've kind of scrambled together an outfit, but I think it's smart, clean cut, and very, very reflective of where I am in my life at the moment as well. So we're getting the train up to Scotland, so we've got about 4 hours on the train, I think, and I love a train to Scotland. I'm so gutted that I'm not staying longer. I really, really, like, I need to go to Scotland, and I need to visit all of the places that I wanted to visit in terms of like shops, because I've never been to House of Brewer, I've never been to Campbell's of Bewley, and I've never been to Johnson's of Elgin. There's just so many places, and then there's so many parts of Scotland that I haven't visited, and you'll know I am so passionate about Scotland. Our friends took us to Scotland at Christmas time, just after Christmas this year, and it was like a transformative trip for me. So getting to go back 3 times in 1 year has set my heart ablaze. So I'm going to close up my suitcase. Oh, I'm going to show you my outfit as well, actually, because I really like my outfit. But I'm going to get my suitcase closed up. Outfit is set. Outfit for tomorrow is set. And pyjamas. I've obviously taken tartan pyjamas because it is Scotland. Quickly, whilst I have you, I'll show you my outfit, because the plumber is here, the gardener is here. It's a lot today. So I'm wearing my theory top that you would have seen in my previous video with my H&M trousers, Emmy London custom ballet flats, and my little Hermes belt. The H is always too much for me, but I just don't have any other buckles for it, or that I like. And then my coat, because the temperature has dropped. I'm wearing, oh, ow, I just kicked my ankle. This coat from Marcella, whichever one it is, which I think is a good amount of warmth. My bag is absolutely bursting. I've got 2 energy balls in here. I've just eaten 2. I've got my book. I've also bought another book with me. The optimism is off the charts, but I bought another book with me, and I'm still reading the same one. It's taken me forever to finish this one. I've got my little pouch. It's just bursting, this bag. But that is my outfit to travel to Scotland. I've also got a cardigan in my suitcase that colour matches perfectly as well. So I've got options, but we're going to be super cosy, so let's go. We are on the train. We have... we have got our own snacks from M&S. To see us through the journey, and we're bedding in, as Grayson would say. Did you see how we just went through a weather front?
Yeah, it was so bizarre.
Cool, isn't it?
Welcome to Edinburgh.
Welcome to Edinburgh. We have arrived. It's taken 84 years. Oh my gosh. Ah, dear. That's hard work.
What a journey.
All day.
Come on, chicken. Let's go to the Scotsman.
Yes. Welcome home, sweetie. We have arrived. Lovely. Oh, slam that. We've arrived to our room, which feels like we're in the rooftops of Edinburgh, which we probably are. And, oh, the pigeon was a paid actor. It's actually so beautiful. Do you know what we should do, though? We should...
glass of wine.
Do you think? We should go and explore down that street that we just walked past, where the cinema was at, the picture thing, because it was like, that looks really pretty up there. But yeah, we have a very, very, like, this isn't obviously a, what's it called, like a scenic, what's the word? Countryside view, but you're in Edinburgh, and I just feel like this feels like I'm on the set of a film. I love it.
What film?
I don't know, it's just a film. I didn't think that far ahead. I didn't plan my answer. Oh. Oh, you get a caramel bar. Ooh.
And cheddar cheese bites. Cheese. Why is cheese and onion the go-to?
Yeah, it's just not, it's not a thing for me. Although cheddar cheese bites are. Yeah, like those. We've got a little olive kitchen. I'm not really sure what this is for. Like, do some people move in, do you think? Another fridge. How bizarre. It's like a kitchenette, but just cupboards of a kitchen. You're just annoyed that I can do it without you. And...
Bloomin' heck! Do that again. Look at that pop.
I've never actually looked at them. Yeah. Oh, do you remember that little boy that was like 2, that was like ripped? That's me. So we are arrived, we are freshening up, and we're going to go and do what Linda and Carol do best, and that's, you know, do you remember the Walls sausages advert with the nose that went? That's us, but for wine and good food.
Which we need to research actually, because we obviously weren't thinking we'd be here.
Well, this is what I was going to say, is that Ali and I went to this restaurant when we came up here.
Yeah, so it was like a bit anticlimactic. I love that old glass.
Yeah, such a pretty, the Witchery shop. Is that it? That's not it. We found it. Oh my gosh, so cute. Well, we found our way to the Glen Eagles townhouse and popped ourselves at the bar for a drink, waiting for a table, and we've both gone for a sunset. This place is absolutely beautiful. If I show you just some of the decor, it is so pretty. We've gone for the venison with blackberry something. So Carrie made a very good point, this is very seasonal. We've got broccoli with peanuts. Hazelnuts. And saffron. Baby carrots, chips, and we're waiting for another glass of wine. The cho. That's what she said, the cho. So it's a shoe bun, whatever. Oh, that does it good.
Mammoose.
Ma.
Look like you love me. Look like you want me to want you to come on home. And I said, excuse me. You look like you love me. I don't know what it is about that song, but singing it is probably up there with taking your bra off at the end of the day. Have you ever done it?
What, sang a song that feels so freeing?
No, it's the way when you go, excuse me, you look like you love me. Sing it. Do it.
I need the intros.
Excuse me.
No, it's not going to give me that same feeling, I'm sorry. The one that does that for me is Sheryl Crow, Kiss the Girls.
But it's not the song. It's the saying of the things. When you go, excuse me, you look like you love me. You look like you want me to want you. Come on home. Honestly, I am your next country and western singer.
Fabulous.
Good morning, everyone. I am about to do my makeup for today's event, and we had the loveliest dinner last night. We ended up going to the Gleneagles townhouse in Edinburgh, we tried to go to the Witchery, which is somewhere that we went, Ali and I, a few years ago, in fact a long time ago, and it was so funny, I don't even know how we found it, but it's like one of the most lovely restaurants in Edinburgh, and it's so incredible in terms of the decor, but they didn't have any space. I was so sad. But we went to the Gleneagles townhouse and it was lovely. They got us straight in, lovely table, and the food was really good. A lot of like seasonality to the menu as well. And then we got home, I put on my tartan pyjamas and we pretty much went straight to bed. This morning I'm getting up and getting ready to head to Preston Field House, and that is where the Lunch with an Old Bag is going to be hosted, and I am going to be co-hosting with a lovely lady called Amy Irons. I'm basically just going to be there to just drop in a few thoughts on the bags, because I've never done presenting before, so this is definitely a first for me. So I'm going to be learning from the best by the looks of things. Carrie's in the shower. I've had a morning coffee, which I don't normally do. It's probably why I'm so bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. But I'm going to get my makeup on my face. I think I'm going to leave my hair straight today, as it was yesterday. Carrie said she liked my hair yesterday, so I think we're going to do that. So I'm going to get ready. I didn't show you my finished outfit in the room, so I'm showing you here. But this is hob skirt, Dior jacket, Hermes bag, Jennifer Behr earrings, and I'm wearing Scarlet Poppy from Jo Malone as my perfume today. So, oh, and Dior shoes as well. Oh wow!
And on the right there, there's one pool.
Oh, the Highland Goose! Oh, is it cool?
I can't even see the other one.
Yeah, there's another one. I can see it. It's in the corner.
Where is it?
In the corner, and there's a black one as well.
The black one?
Yeah, just sat by the fence at the back.
Oh yeah.
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 Aww, little Highland Goose.
Farmer's show, right?
Ah.
That's more up her street.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll be honest with you. Am I dropping you off about here?
Around the front, please.
Yeah, around the front of the hotel, I think.
Oh no, oh my god, no! Apparently everyone. Hello. I think it's just because there hasn't been somehow get.
You have one. So cool. I don't think I've ever had like proper cue cards like this. Wow.
So that's just leaving it there, just so you
Yeah. So exciting. We have arrived, I have mic checked, and very nerve-wracking. I feel like even though I'm like the co-host and not really, I'm just there to sort of smile and maybe give a little input on styling, but I'm really looking forward to it. I'm also enjoying, first of all, the outfits. Of course, at any event I love to like peruse the outfits, but also the handbags. And I'm seeing a lot of Strathbury handbags. Obviously Strathbury is a Scottish brand and it's one that I've admired for a long time, but the thing that I think is most unsung about their products that I don't see a lot of is their like cashmere and their scarves and things like that. I've had one on my wish list for a long time, and I think this might be the year, now that I've obviously kind of found my real love of Scottish brands, Scottish heritage, that I might have to take the plunge. But apparently they donated quite a lot to the event this evening, so it'll be interesting to see that. There's also a silent auction going on, and some of the prizes to win are absolutely incredible. So yeah, I'm really looking forward today. I think it's going to be lovely.
Special one-off journey around the world. And if you need anything during the flight, please do let one of our fabulous crew know. But for now, sit back, relax, and enjoy the hospitality. Enjoy!
You know you make me want to jump in, so my heart is thumping.
cry.
Nearly time. Just gonna smash it.
Please give a very warm welcome to our host for today. Prince's Trust Ambassador, Heart FM breakfast presenter, comedian, honorary old bag, and the bravest man in here today. Please welcome the legend that is Mr. Des Clark.
Thank you very much for that wonderful introduction there and that warm welcome. I think it would be wrong to start with anything other than another huge ovation for the wonderful stars of the West End. Last year, we tipped at over £600,000 for lunch with an old bag. And we will. And we have to say it will be a day of thank yous. But the biggest thank you goes to the absolute superstar that is Mr. James Thompson. Can you hear it? All this is gifted to you, to us, free of charge. That means that every penny goes straight to the trust, helping young people across Scotland. Please remember that when we ask for donations, when we ask for you to bid in the auction, and please remember that is thanks to James Thompson. Thank you, James. We've just taken a total, and so far on the silent auction, we've already raised, thanks to your generosity, over £100,000. Over the last 4 decades, the work and scale of the Trust has been constantly evolving, but its mission remains the same: to help young people to build their skills and confidence, to secure meaningful jobs, set up their own enterprises, and enable them to build brighter futures. Hands in hand, on our feet, lunch with an old bag. Raise your glass to the king.
Thank you, James. Thanks for having us here today.
Now it's time to meet two queens of lunch with an old bag. And first of all, I have known this lady for so many years. She's my trusty sidekick at this event. She is from BBC Scotland and Heart Radio, Amy Irons. And joining Amy this year is Prince's Trust Ambassador Lydia Millen, who you may know from YouTube, Instagram and more. So let's get the fast bag auction underway and welcome on to the stage Lydia Millen and Amy Irons.
I only got off here about an hour ago, jumped out of taxi 3 seconds ago, so I'm serving very much crumpled supermarket bag rather than luxurious bags, so we're getting there, but I'm very pleased to be joined, as Des said, this year by the gorgeous Lydia Millen. She knows all things luxury handbags. Lydia, you know your bags. Our ladies in this room, they know their bags, but do you know how to party like a Scottish woman? I think we're going to find out today. You are going to find out. I am telling you, this is going to become a...
This is an absolute classic, and I feel like this is going to be such an asset to someone's wardrobe, because if you're going for those sort of winter neutrals, it's going to look perfect when you're skiing holidays, or travelling, but it's also a great one that transitions into summer as well, so you can use it at the beach. It's just an all-round, it's a workhorse.
A workhorse of a bag. Getting your money's worth is what we like to say in Scotland. It's going once. It's going twice. Sold!
A mini bag. I love the size of it. I'm pretty sure that can be worn crossbody as well, if it's anything like usual Louis Vuitton. And the colours of this just work. Every time of year. It's great with neutrals, but it's also great with pops of colour as well. And you can get the whole set. So once you start here, you can go on and buy more. So it's a really good start.
We want the family of you.
Exactly.
We really do. That takes us to our final bag of this section, ladies and gentlemen. And it is a very special bag. Lydia's laughing. Tell us about this bag.
So this Fendi Peekaboo is from my own personal collection, and it has been around the world with me. It's actually quite sentimental to me, so I feel very lucky that I've been able to do this today. But it was there with me at the very, very beginning of my career and has travelled on some of my most favourite trips. And I think it's one of those bags that's come back into style right now with this colourway. It is perfect for this season. And I love the fact that it's got the silver hardware as well, because it goes really well with diamonds. And there's a lot of diamonds on the side of it. Yes. So, just so you know.
We've got a battle on our hands. Are you 3-4? 3-4? Sold to the man in the middle here, £3,200 for the Peel of Fendi. Oh, Lydia. Why is that? Does that make parting with your baby a little bit easier?
Yeah, it's going to a wonderful cause, and I just, to be able to donate something from my own collection is just a wonderful opportunity.
Welcome to the Old Bag Lunch. As an ambassador of the Princess Trust, I so wish I was there, but unfortunately I can't be, but I've given a really cool coat to the auction. Please bid generously. The Trust is extraordinary and changes lives for the better. I know you know that anyway. Thank you so much for listening to me. Enjoy your lunch. Get wild. Do the conga. Lots of love.
No, 5,000. If you were playing chicken, sir, you just played a great game, by the way. 5.5 grand going once, 5.5 grand at table 24, 5.5 going twice, 6 grand, thank you very much, sir. 6.5 then, 6.5 going once, 6.5 twice, last chance, sold, table 24.
And this really sets the context as to why we do what we do at this wonderful event every year. And taking us there, another very special person, someone I and you I'm sure know very well. Please now welcome to the stage at Lunch with an Old Bag, the director for Princess Trust Scotland, the wonderful Louise Goodlads.
Hello everyone, and this is my first time ever up on this stage, but I think it is my 9th Lunch with an Old Bag. And if you told me 10 years ago I would be standing up here one day, I certainly wouldn't have believed you. But it's an absolute honour and a privilege to stand here as the director of the Trust's work in Scotland. Again, a huge thank you to everyone in this room today, genuinely, for your contribution. It's an honour to be part of this community. I hope you have a fantastic day, and please know that you are truly changing young lives. Thank you.
Before joining the Princess Trust, my life was hard. You see, I was a child in foster care from a very young age, and dealing with that stigma surrounding that and my past experiences, it negatively affected my confidence. As I got older, I struggled to find job opportunities and thus fell into unemployment and latter homelessness. I felt abandoned and alone with no one and nowhere to turn. A friend of mine actually told me about the Princess Trust and encouraged me to apply for their support. I realised I couldn't keep going down the same path, and I wanted more for my future. So I took that leap of faith and I got in touch with the Trust. The Princess Trust believed in me when I didn't believe in myself. Ultimately, the hardest part was taking that first step. I was so reluctant to reach out to the Trust due to my lack of confidence. However, before long, I found to love it. And I realised there was nothing really I needed to worry about. It inspired me so much that I decided I want to pursue a career as a youth worker. They showed me what my potential could be and what I could achieve.
It's crashing through when you need a friend to carry you. When you're broken on the ground, you will be found.
We are leaving the Lunch with an Old Bag. Unfortunately, because of train timings, I've not been able to stay till the end and enjoy the wild party that I know was ensuing. My goodness me, what a rowdy audience. I loved it. So good. But yeah, very, very good. I think what I've realised about myself is that I go almost kind of mute in the run-up to doing anything like that, and I then afterwards almost have a bit of like adrenal fatigue where I have to like, but it was a wonderful, wonderful event. We raised so much money. I've bid on a few things, so I will let you know if they come in. But they had such lovely stuff, and in fact the fact that I was talking to you about Strathbury, and there was a Strathbury cashmere burgundy like shawl, so I bid for that. Oh, sorry. I had to be candid. What am I doing? So, bought a packed lunch, liquid lunch. Would you like me to do the honours? Champagne spray?
Go for it. Take your fat glass so there's room.
We've got straw. Straw in aisle 5. Island Goose.
Oh God, this is real insight into Lydia. This is Lydia before she crashes and burns while she's still running on. She's still running on adrenaline high from doing an event, and she gets super excited, and then in about an hour's time she'll be snoring there.
We just cut at this point to the next one of me on the train. Dribbling.
I guarantee I'll film her sleeping, and then the screen will fade white, and they'll be like, "Good morning, everyone," in my dressing gown.
No. I don't have the wrist strength for this. I'm sorry. I was trying to be an independent woman, but it's not happening today. Not today, Satan.
Not today, Satan. Oh Christ, no one needs that right now.
No, can you pour it? Because I don't.
Where's the lid for this? Honestly, you are a hooligan. This is a moving vehicle. We're such hooligans. It's like, here, would you like any food? Ladies, no, we bring our own picnic. Are you Jim Grayson specialing on a larger scale? Super size Jim Grayson special. Oh no. Honestly, Marks and Spencer's food PR, hit us up. Millen is your girl.
This is not just a Jim Grayson special. This is an evidence Jim Grayson special.
Honestly, I need to tell my dad that his name is now Chris Famous on YouTube.
Will you do the honours?
You've already semi-started it now,
Yeah, but you've got to do the, I reckon, half this in this one and half this in the other.
Hold
I'll just check to make sure that they're not poisonous.
Deadly. You can do the honour of the smash. One more. She was just told the ice machine's broken.
Why? None of this is going in the vlog. Leave me in peace, woman.
You wouldn't have vlogs when you travel unless it was for me. Honestly, it's like, you're like, oh yeah, so I meant to take you with you. I'm going to vlog today. I'm going to be really good at vlogging today. No footage.
And cheers to that.
Welcome on board this Avanti West Coast service to London Euston, calling at Oxenholme Lake District, Lancaster, Preston, Wigan Northwestern, Warrington Bank Quay, Crewe, Stafford, Wolverhampton, Sandwell and Dudley, Birmingham New Street, Birmingham International, Coventry, Milton Keynes Central, Watford Junction.
So where are we?
Carlisle.
Carlisle.
Don't worry, I've not got my shoes on this seat. I've got my rotten trotters instead. How we laughed. Cheers.
Do you want to go out? Wow.
You're bored?
It's been 84 years. We've been on this train for so long.
We've not even done halfway yet, my love.
I know.
So I tell you what you should do. You should...
I'm reading my book at the moment. Look, I've got to chapter 7. It should have said 7.
Read your book, drink your wine.
I want to go out.
Welcome on board this Avanti West Coast service to London Euston, calling at Wigan Northwestern, Warrington Bank Quay, Crewe, Stafford, Wolverhampton.
I'm sorry. This is gang warfare. Millen, you can't use peanuts as ammunition. Are you a child? I'm I've got more peanuts in my lap right now than on this, on Jim Grayson special numero dos. Super size version. Gang warfare. Don't you dare.
Welcome on board this Avanti West Coast service to
Hooligan.
Euston. Calling at
First, you spill peanuts all over a pub floor and have to do the sweeping.
At least I clean up after myself. That is all I'm saying. My biggest flex is that I clean up after myself.
It's quite a mess.
Wax on, wax on. Just hold that for me, please. Sorry, can you just hold that for me, please? Thanks. Just hold that for me, please.
Send help immediately. Mayday.
Good morning, everyone. Now I'm going to address the elephant in the room here. If you're looking at my eyes thinking, gosh, they look swollen, it could be that I wore eyeshadow last night, and I think that that is the most plausible option. I don't think it's the fact that I have been very, very sociable and enjoyed a number of glasses of wine on both Thursday night, Friday night, and Saturday night. So I'm going to go with the first, but you can argue it in the comments down below whether you think it's because of the eyeshadow or whether you think it's because of the wine. But I wanted to catch up, having got back from Scotland, and just tell you kind of how the event went. It was an incredible, incredible honour being there with the Prince's Trust. And doing lunch with an old bag in that way. It was just incredible. What I've realised is before I do something where I'm maybe not used to doing it, and maybe pushing myself out of my comfort zone, I generally tend to go quite insular, and I go quite quiet, so I definitely don't pick up my camera. So even when like Carrie would try and like talk to me or film me, I'm just like, I'm fine, like please stop talking to me, I'm fine. And then once you get up there, it's amazing. And the fact that it is obviously all in aid of such an incredible cause. Like the lunch with an old bag lunch has been has been around for many years. And they were saying on the evening that over those years, they've raised in excess of £8 million for the Prince's Trust, and I just think that that is so incredible, and it's just such a gorgeous event as well, that everybody is there in aid of helping especially young people across Scotland. And I was really fortunate. I really feel like I was so lucky to sit on my table with two of the ambassadors, which were Michael and Gillian, and we were actually sat right next to Michael, and he was the most wonderful and inspiring and incredible human. He'd had such a difficult life, and he'd really found himself with just zero confidence, and he told us he wasn't even able to look at people in the eye, he wasn't able to speak to people, and yet on that lunch he got up and spoke in front of everyone. I almost feel the fact that I was nervous, he was inspiring me, because he was going to do that after everything he had been through. It was incredible. He was such a sweetheart. Always puts things into perspective, and it really helped me with making sure that we were trying to get as much money as possible for the bags, because I was sat there with the people that it was going to help, and Michael himself actually wants to get a job with the Prince's Trust so that he can help people in the future as well, just like him. And I think that really is a testament to what they're doing, because when someone experiences the impact of the Prince's Trust and then it is so profound on their life that they want to devote their life to helping others in the same position, that is incredible. He was so passionate about the trust, and he genuinely like owed his entire sort of life and existence to it, and I think that's such an incredible thing. Really happy that I was able to donate something, but I also won 2 auctions as well, so I'm very, very happy about that. I don't know when they're going to get to me because I had to leave and you were supposed to collect them on the day, so I'm hoping that they will come to me. But I ended up buying the Strathbury shawl, and I also got some sapphires and diamonds, and I thought that was a really lovely way to purchase jewellery. I'd never really considered it like that before, but through a charity auction, it's like you get something so lovely and you'll remember where and when and who you helped with buying it. It was also a pre-loved set as well, so it's some earrings and a necklace. So I'm very excited for those to arrive. So again, lots of money going to charity, lots of money going to a good cause, and it was just so wonderful being there as an ambassador for the Prince's Trust. It's a charity that I'm incredibly passionate about, so to be able to work with them in this way on my first event, it was super special. So I'm spending my Sunday with you. I thought I'd show you my outfit for Sunday and also just catch up as well. Thing I have to say though, if you're ever at a hotel that is part of the POB hotel group and you see the handle, Carrie started flicking through this when we arrived to the lunch, for lunch with an old bag, and this is such a me magazine. It's got everything from like planning your kitchen garden to the best hotels in Britain. Now they're all part of this group, but it really shows you like why they're good. It's got seasonal recipes, it's got wine pairings. This is so wonderful, and you can't buy this, so you have to go to the hotel, and if it is, they basically say in the magazine, if you find it in the hotel, pick it up and it's yours, but you can't buy it, so you have to go to one of the hotels to get it. It says, in this edition, embark on a culinary journey with tips for growing your own produce, a guide to savouring the freshest harvest, seasonal wine pairings, and a comprehensive cocktail guide. Delight in a 70-page recipe special crafted by our top chefs to discover restaurants and breathtaking views and sustainable dining, because it even has like the hotels with the best views in London and in the countryside. It's just wonderful. Such a great magazine, and I love magazines. You know this about me. I am a huge magazine lover. I still take huge amounts of inspiration for them, and for me, I really try to support the magazines and publications that I love as much as possible, because with the digital age, there's a lot of things that are changing and there's a lot of things that are evolving, and I think there's nothing quite like sitting on the sofa with a magazine and reading and flicking through and finding inspiration and earmarking pages. So I always want to highlight when I find a new one. I can also update you on the fact that I did not finish my book. I almost did on the train, so I have a few pages. That is my Sunday reading sorted. So I've got about 1 chapter left of this book, and my evaluation of this book is, it is a beautiful read. For me, it's not been one of those books that I pick up and necessarily like it's a page turner. It's one of those books that I think has a lot of valuable lessons in it. It's a slow book. It's more of a comforting read. It's obviously quite a difficult read as well because it's quite sad. So if you're in a sad place, it might not be the best book. But I'm glad that I read it. Carrie was like, I don't know why you don't just put it down if you can't finish it. And it's like, no, I have to finish it. I hate starting a book and not finishing it because I feel like it might get better. I'm not saying that this isn't a good book, but I'm just saying it's not been one of those books where I'm like, like when I read an Elin Hildebrand book, for example, when I read 28 Summers, it was like, I have to finish this. So not onto that book just yet. But I am also gonna go out to the kitchen garden today because I believe I am about ready for the first harvest of Gramps' tomatoes, which is rather fitting because it's a year since Gramps died, so it's sort of like, it's quite strange that I'm gonna get my first harvest at this time of year. But anyway, I'm gonna go and get those tomatoes. I think we should probably do something with them for dinner and just enjoy a slow Sunday at home, I think. This is my outfit for the Sunday. Now, I bought these H&M jeans for dog walks and I thought they were a little bit too big and they didn't look very nice, and now they're my favourite jeans. I actually wore these last night to Soho Farmhouse, sorry, and I love them. But also my friend Sam was wearing his Birkenstocks. I don't know what these are called, are they like the Arizonas or something? And he just looks so cool in them and they're so comfortable. So I'm trying my best to at least get on with wearing them at home like this, but I don't know if I'll ever wear them out. I'm building up to it. But yeah, these jeans are from H&M. They are quite big on me, but I love that they're comfortable and soft, and they're this lovely chocolate colour. Beaufort and Blake shirt, as usual, and Anderson and Shepherd silk scarf. This is the one that I'm sharing with Ali, and that is my outfit for a Sunday at home. Well, seeing as we're in the dressing room, actually, I thought I would show you what I bought from Hermes, because I did some shopping, if you remember. I was ordering some bits and pieces online and I thought I'd show you the bits that I got. I've sent a few bits back, but these are the ones that I've kept. So this belt was the first thing that I ordered when I saw it online. Has it still got plastic bits on it? It has. This is a Nata belt, and I got this in the 75. The 75 is too big for me. I'm usually a 70 in Hermes belts. However, I don't let that stop me. If I can get it in a 75 when I'm a 70, I'll still buy it and I'll just put my own hole in it. My assistant thinks that is literally the craziest thing ever because the holes are different, but I don't care. I needed the belt, and I didn't realise that Nata and Cray are essentially the same. They're literally like the same colour. It's really bizarre. So I was looking for a Cray belt and I was like, oh, I can't find one, and nothing comes up on the Hermes website under Cray. So I think Nata just must be like the new, someone else will know way more than me. You know what I'm like, I don't know everything about the brand. I'm just someone that appreciates the designs. But anyway, perfect colour match, so I was super happy with that. It actually looks really lovely in my wardrobe, and now I have the sort of full set of my little accessories capsule wardrobe, so really happy about that. So that was the belt that I got. Next up, I got, so these, I'm still kind of umming and ahhing about, I have to be honest. I think I'm going to wear these a lot. I just loved them and I thought they would be really, really lovely for like smarter occasions, but these are some black slides with the Kelly lock. I actually don't know what these are called, I can't remember. But they've got gold, so it's really hard to find Hermes shoes with gold hardware. Like none of my riding boots have the gold hardware, they're all silver. Kind of jumped at the chance for these, and I think they'll go with my bags really nicely. I actually prefer these to the black Orans, because the black Orans have white stitching but the black handbags don't. So this feels a little bit smarter, I think, for a pair, and they're actually arguably more comfortable. More expensive than the Orans as well, but I love them. So hopefully we'll get some wear out of those. And the thing I love about these slides is that if you've got like a Chanel bag or something like that with gold hardware, these will go nicely with that too. So I don't have my black bag here at the moment, but I've got my Chanel. If you can see that. So yeah, that's them on. I really love how comfortable they are because they've just got that plain strap. They are super, super comfortable. I need to sort of wear them and stretch them out a little bit. But very, very happy with those. I just hope I wear them. I think these will look so nice with just an all black outfit. So I've replaced my gold Oran sandals because people were saying to me, why don't you send them to be repaired? But in all honesty, they are so comfortable, that other pair, that I will wear them as like a sort of battered pair. So if I wear them around the house, I can go in the garden and not worry about them, and then keep these ones for best. So that makes me really happy to have like a really smart pair because I wear them so much, but also to keep another pair as well that I can wear and not feel so guilty about. So these are really, really good. Nice and fresh. Now, I've said it once, I'll say it again. I wish they didn't have the big H on the front of them. I really want some slides that are just plain with leather there. I've tried to buy them, but to no avail. And these are the most flattering when it comes to my feet. I've got very, very wide feet, and these just keep that sort of slender feel. Really flattering, and that's what I'm interested in. So as much as I don't love the big H, and a lot of people think that these maybe are like, I don't know, not fashionable anymore. I don't care about them being fashionable, I care about them being flattering, and that's what they are. They look so gorgeous with dresses. So I'm really, really happy to have got a fresh pair of those. The white Orans, now these I didn't know I needed. But for wearing with white dresses when you want to have like a pop of colour, maybe in a handbag or something, these are brilliant, and they just give that more cohesive look. I wear a lot of white dresses in spring, summer, and because these were in stock now, I just thought, why not stock up on these for next year, and then you're like ahead. So yes, I went for these white. They go really well with a lot, even with this outfit, because obviously I've got a white shirt on. You can go for, I don't know if you can see me up there, but yeah, it sort of just connects the two, so it still works really, really well. And then the final pair of Orans, so bad, the final pair is, and I can't remember what the colour of these are called, but these are like a neutral colour, which I thought, again, would be really, really lovely. My friend has a pair of like quite neutral ones, and they looked really good. So I think I'll get a lot of wear out of these. When you want something that's maybe not so in your face, like it goes really well with this outfit too. When you want something that's a little bit more barely there, you don't want to make a statement with your shoes. These honestly look like my skin colour, so you might not even know that I'm wearing shoes. So very, very subtle, these ones. I really, really like them. Very, very happy. So that's what I got from Hermes. I did order some orange ones that I was going to keep, but I realised they're not versatile enough with the bag that I've got that I wanted them to go with. I think I'd just wear the white instead of the orange. They were a bit too statement for me, so I went with the neutrals, and I think I got a really good like breadth of useful basics in my wardrobe. The chickens are out enjoying the lawn, and I have to say, Gwyneth is looking a lot better. She lost a lot of her feathers when she was broody, and she just wasn't enjoying herself, I don't think. But her tail feathers are growing back, and I think I spoke to my friend that has chickens as well, and she basically let me know that chickens lose their entire feathers once a year. So I was worried, because I was like, obviously you see all of the rescue chickens not looking very feathery, and so I was worried. I was like, oh, is she not happy? But I'm guessing that from being broody, she just lost a little bit of her feathers through that, and it was her time. But I thought I'd walk you through what I do in here. So first things first, I come in and I check how many eggs we have, and today we had 2 eggs. I pop my little thing up here and I take them out of this, because this is where most of the time the girls lay their eggs. I then muck out using this bucket. This bucket then goes into our compost bin, and it acts as the brown substance for your compost. So instead of using cardboard, we use this, and it makes some very, very good compost. We then muck out inside the coop every day. So we'll just take the droppings off of the top and pop them in our bucket there. This just keeps the coop fresher for longer, and then we'll do one big clean out once a month, give them all new bedding, all new dust, all of that kind of stuff. So that's a daily thing that we do. They have their little dust bath down here as well to help them with drying out when weather is a little bit damp, and they just love it anyway. Now this is looking a little bit sorry for itself. I think the wood has slightly deteriorated, but this is their water canister, and we have water in the chicken coop so that we can keep this topped up. But every day we come in and we check their water levels. We don't have a huge one because we want to try and keep the water as fresh as possible. So this usually lasts them 1 to 2 days, which is perfect. We also give their food a shake so they get fresh food to the top. We also have it placed underneath their coop so it doesn't get wet and go mushy. We have it raised up so that it deters having any mice or rats or anything like that, which we actually haven't had any issues with, which is great. We have some tree stumps for them to play on and things like that. We have some oyster shells for them to use to help make their egg shells really nice and strong and hard. And that is basically what we do on a day-to-day basis to keep the chickens happy, and so far so good. They're doing really, really well. Really, really well. I then take this back inside and head over to the kitchen garden. As you can see, Gramps' tomatoes are doing very well. So I'm going to do a little bit of TLC, get these strung up because they've got so many tomatoes on them, they're falling over. So I'm going to give them a bit of support and also have a bit of a harvest out here as well. So, healthy little harvest. You don't want to get too many tomatoes at once unless you're batch cooking something. So we've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So Ali reckons we should have bacon, lettuce and tomato sandwiches for a late lunch, which I think is a really good idea. Definitely not dinner time yet. You've got nearly 3 hours until dinner time, my love. Next week's vlog. It's okay. The internet still loves you, Barclay. Still loves you. Do you read it with me? Yeah, you read it.